Hey everyone, it's Aspen here. I thought today I would do a tour of my room of requirement, my vivariums for you. Um, I thought that the decorating feature with the room of requirement was super fun. I'm super happy with how mine turned out. So I just thought I'd do a quick tour for you guys if you're interested. So thanks. Hope you enjoy. So for my room of requirement, I went with the Gothic architecture for the most part, walls and floors. But with eclectic ceilings, I thought the drapery of the eclectic ceilings really complemented the Gothic decor nicely. They all complement each other nicely. All the architecture, I found it was really, really well done. You could really mix and match really well. I also picked the moonlight ambiance as well. I found when you have a lot of lighting, a lot of lamps and candles everywhere, um, especially with the Gothic architecture, just because of all the wood and the marble, it really glows really nicely, makes it super comfy and aesthetic. Up here, I really like the lighting effects on the wood in this whole corner. I thought the lighting was just super well done. I really liked it. This is a little corner I made for Deke. I saw someone on Facebook post a nook they'd made for Deke, and I thought it was such a cute idea, so I had to give him his own space too. It's his room of requirement as well, right? So, love all the drapery. All the drapery. Give me all the drapery. Love it. I love so many of the furniture pieces that have their own light sources too. Never noticed that in my first playthrough because I always played with the outdoors ambiance, so everything was already lit up. But they really, really do shine in the moonlight ambiance. Now, that being said, wall lamps in the sequel, wall lamps, that would be amazing. That corridor is way too dark without any lighting. I would love to have sconces or lanterns or anything you could put on the walls. I had to put the Dolores Umbridge, what's her name? Umbridge. Had to put those cat plates on the walls, of course. The potions corner is one of my favorites. The scientific potions tables glow so beautifully in the moonlight ambiance. I was blown away when I first switched the ambiance and then checked out sort of all of the areas in the room of requirement. The pinks, the blues, beautiful. Love it. Another thing I wish we could have is maybe a few more clutter pieces. Stacks of books, potted plants. I would Love to have just a few more small things just to place here and there. I just want my library corner to look more like a proper Hogwarts library. But I'm also a Sims girl, so it's probably part of it. They put way more furniture in this game than I ever would have thought they would have, so I really shouldn't complain too much. Of course, a spot to hang out with all of her friends, and by friends I mean Sebastian and Ominous. And Anne, maybe next year, maybe Anne will come back. Maybe she'll get better miraculously, despite all of our best efforts this year. I don't know, 6 year. The four of us would be such a good crew, you know? Again, this is what I meant when I said earlier the furniture pieces that have their own lighting sources. I never noticed the herbology tables have lamps on them until I used the moonlight ambiance. And I just think they just look so fantastic with just the little lamps just on each of the tables. Just brightens up each space just enough. I wish the ceilings had a little bit more lighting. The ceilings are kind of dark. That's also why I didn't pick the Gothic ceilings, because they were really dark. But that's just me being nitpicky at this point. I definitely struggled more with the vivariums, but I'm still happy with how they turned out. I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get those building pieces to work, the ones that, like, say you can put them together. Didn't really like how they looked. Lots of gaps between walls and stairs. If anyone else has figured out how to make those look super cute and like well put together, let me know, because I couldn't figure it out. So it's stone walls and the dwelling buildings for me, but that's okay. My coastal vivarium is definitely the least built up of all the vivariums. It feels more like a totally wild space to me. I really like the whole Giant's Causeway sort of wild, no people have set foot here kind of look. So I didn't do very much to build up the coastal vivarium. I say that's why I just couldn't figure out what the heck to put in it. So my creative names for my animals: Spot the mooncat, Shadow the thestral, Hopper the toad. Super clever. Is this not one of the best vivariums? The soundtrack in this vivarium is my favorite. So pretty, so magical. The lighting, everything. Gorgeous. I was kind of going for a ruined cathedral with a little groundskeeper cottage in this vivarium. There wasn't too much space, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's kind of cute. Yeah, the music in this one, absolutely favorite of them all. Beautiful. Those flutes, love it. And that's it for my Room of Requirement Vivarium tour. Hope you liked it. I had a lot of fun building it. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.